Eye protection must be worn at an industrial sewing machine if you have just changed or adjusted the presser foot. If the presser foot is not attached correctly, it is possible for the needle to hit it, break, and send a piece flying in the direction of your face. Once you have made the first few stitches and are certain the needle, presser foot, and bobbin are all seated in the machine correctly and securely, then you may take off the eye protection. Please make sure to note the safety procedures posted at each station. If something breaks or won't work right, stop using the machine and clearly place the emergency tent on top. Let the monitor on duty or other AIBI staff know that something has gone wrong. The single needle lock stitch sewing machine is designed to allow you to switch out the presser foot to use different stitching techniques. It is also designed to allow you to switch out the throat plate and feed dogs to add specialized pieces for use when applying bias tape in a clamshell around an edge. To add the bias feed attachment to the machine, first raise or remove the presser foot and needle, then unscrew and remove the throat plate and the feed dogs. The area around the feed dogs may have collected a lot of lint that you will want to clean off at this time. Place the throat plate with attached bias feed and its corresponding feed dogs into place and lightly tighten the screws. Do not tighten the screws all the way, as you will need to adjust all the pieces to make sure it is fitting together properly. To adjust the feed dogs, lift the machine up on its hinges and loosen the large screw in the back holding the feed dog in place. Adjust the feed dogs forward or back until they are centered in the slots of the throat plate. Test to make sure that the needle, throat plate, and feed dogs are not hitting each other. Then you can tighten the screws into place. Replace the presser foot and needle. To stitch with the bias feed attachment, feed the unfolded bias tape through the guide on the right-hand side and into the bias folder attached to the throat plate. You may want to use a pin to help move the end of the bias through the attachment. Start the bias tape by manually manipulating the bias into a double fold as it goes through the folder and set into place under the presser foot and needle. Move the needle down so that it is set into the fabric of the bias tape and holding it in place. You can now raise the presser foot and place your main material into place in the started bias tape. You will have a bit of the bias tape that extends past the edge of your fabric, which can be cut off after it is sewn.